Hi. Tonight on Kit Couple Review, I'm going to be showing you a figure I've just picked up. It's really cool looking. It comes to us from the video game Bioshock 2. And this is Subject Delta. This figure is being brought to us by Neca. They do a lot of fantastic toys. And this figure is really interesting looking. He's very nicely painted and great detail they've given us. He's a figure apparently from underwater. We've got a nice picture of him on the side of the package. I want to show you the bottom of the package, as this is where we give credit to everybody involved. Neca and the names of the people involved in development, sculpt, fabrication, paint, prototype, photography, the other people. Back of the package, Neca, Bioshock 2, 2000, Subject Delta. We've got a nice picture of the figure and a nice write-up from the story and video game. Down at the bottom we've got another nice picture of the figure. We've got the other figures in the set left to right. This is Big Daddy, the Big Sister, another Big Daddy. This one's called Rosie, and this one's called Lady Smith Splicer. Really nice looking figure. I'm going to go ahead and open him from the packaging, and we'll take a look at him in further detail and his articulation. So I'll be right back. Okay, back with my Bioshock figure out of the package, and he's a very nicely painted figure. Fantastic detail. Beautiful paint colors that they've gone with, and just tons and tons of detail in this figure, this Big Daddy. Look at the arm here, just a giant drill. Bottom's there. Just outstanding paint application. I must tell you, it did come with some assembly. I had to put this backpack on him along with both air hoses. They were nicely pre-bent, so it was very easy to tell which one was the left one and which one was the right one, and where they slotted in at. The backpack as well is cut on the back, so it only fits in one direction. Very nicely designed. I did have some trouble with this figure out of the package, in that his accessory here, he comes with an alternate forearm, and it does bend a little bit, but this area here is just, the peg is too hard to pull out, so I was unable to pull that out. However, on this side, this one's extremely loose. This has come out a couple times since I opened them out of the package, so I'm not going to fool with that too much. As well, when I opened him out of the package, he was separated at the waist here. He was not connected, so there was a giant ball joint here, socket, that I had to shave down with my hobby knife in order to pop that ball joint into place. So I'm a little limited on my articulation I had planned to show you. He's got none in the helmet, of course. He's got some at the shoulder, but he's kind of tight. got a 360. He's got a forward bend at the elbow, as well as a rotation. His wrist can go forwards and back. And again, just outstanding detail. I want to go and call this steampunk. Just amazing detail. You can go up a little bit at the shoulders. This arm here with the massive drill can bend a little bit. Can rotate 360. And can rotate at the waist. Not completely. I'm sure I could if I forced it, but I'm not going to. For the lower joints here, it's got a 360, and it can move in and out a little bit. He's got a nice hidden bend at the knee that can rotate 360 as well, moving down to the amazingly detailed boots. We've got a nice 360 there, and it can go backwards and forwards a little bit and side to side. This is a very nicely done figure. And for scale, I'm going to bring in my trusty bottle of water so you can get an idea of how big he actually is. And this is the second figure that I have in this series. This is my first here. This is the, I guess we'd call this the original Big Daddy. Another wonderfully, amazingly detailed figure. Just outstanding paint applications and sculpting work they've given us. One complaint I have about this figure, this one here, is that his feet, this foot no problem, this foot a problem. It doesn't rest completely flat, as you can see there, and the figure is limited because this one here cannot, he doesn't have quite the articulation that the newer figure has. So you're kind of stuck with him slightly wobbling just because of that foot. And that's the best position, that's the most flat that I could get on this original Big Daddy from Bioshock 1, I believe. But a great figure. I definitely recommend that you pick him up, especially if you love retro, cool, underwater looking people, or if you're just a fan of the game. Neca, you've really outdid yourself with this figure's detail and sculpt. I thank you, and I thank all the people on the bottom of the package that I showed you. Outstanding work. Well, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.